2025. Sitting right across from me, I have Amara, the Lagos landlord, VOP landlady.
So thank
VOP
you.
landlady.
Yes, so thank you for having me,
How you
Chama.
doing
I'm
today?
good. I'm
good
good.
to see you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's raining everywhere. It's cold, but you look hot.
Ah.
Look what a hot body can do.
Yes, sir. I mean, we have to show up for the culture.
And we also have Mr. Sebastian here. How are you doing today, Mr. Sebastian? Good afternoon.
I'm good, Chairman. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you
Good to have
getting ready
here.
for our show?
Well, I mean, we are. Everybody wants to be a landlord. Everybody wants to be a landlord.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering what this is about, if you're hearing about it for the first time or you don't know how to go about it, like I said, everybody wants to be a landlord. Most people have migrated from their village. You've come to Lagos. You've been hustling for so long, and you're wondering, how can I get to actually afford to have a land, to have a business, to have a property of my own in Lagos? That is what you will get to know about on the Niger Landlord Summit. But Amara, I don't know so much about it, so put us through.
Okay, so the Niger Landlord Show and the Niger Landlord Summit is to bridge the gap between information and investment, helping realtors, investors, and aspiring homeowners understand the market, avoid costly mistakes that are prevalent in the real estate industry, and build lasting wealth in real estate. You know, we have run this show, the Niger Landlord Show, for 3 years now running, and from the feedback that we've gotten, a lot of people are very unsure of how to invest in the real estate market. They're unsure on how to be able to navigate all of the challenges. I mean, look at the terrain now in the industry. We see a lot of new policies coming up by the government. We see a lot of changes. It's a volatile market, but then again, there are still people who understand this market and they are thriving in this market. They're making profitable real estate investments from the real estate industry, and they are building lasting wealth that can transcend their generation. And this is why people have to get access to the right information. It is knowledge that is power. That information that you don't have is what is keeping you at where you are. So the Niger Landlord Show is to bridge that gap, provide you with that information, give you access to the right network, the right people in the industry. We're bringing professionals from across, the state, across different industries. We talk about the real estate lawyers that will come and talk about due diligence in the real estate market, telling you, guiding you on how to go about, acquiring a property, and also having the title, and also the due diligence you have to make on that property, on that transaction, how to protect yourself against frauds, against scam. We have professionals, we have town planners, estate surveyors, policymakers in the industry that will also come to discuss and also guide you on what is happening right now, the market shift that is happening in the industry, and how to better put yourself in a position to earn to profit from what is going on in the industry. So that's why we're creating this event, just to answer the prevailing questions and also give people the platform to access the right information and the resources.
So it's basically everything you need to know before you give your money to anybody who claims to be a realtor.
Exactly.
Now, on the other aspect, will there be people there on that day who will be like realtors, real estate companies, who will say, "Oh, we have lands here and there at discounted prices, pay installments," and is that available on that day?
Yes, we have done our own due diligence and have vetted real estate companies that are coming in as partners for this event, and they are going to even be coming in with a lot of incentives on their products, right? So because even at my last show here, a lot of callers, a lot of listeners were talking about the fact that we don't want to just invest in Lagos. Lagos is not volatile. We just need somewhere that we can put our money, because Lagos has embarked on this kind of new I won't call it a mandate, but trying to regulate a lot of inconsistencies in the industry, and so people are scared. So we have different companies that have products across Nigeria, be it in the southwest, be it in the east, be it in any parts that you want to invest, and they are coming with vetted properties, verified properties with titled documents, and also they're giving it at a very discounted prices. We also have real estate lawyers, real estate professionals that will come to also guide you, give you the data and the resources, and also answer questions that you might have in investing in the industry.
Before I go to Mr. Sebastian, tell us the date for this. You've already told us what people should expect, the date, and what is involved.
Okay, the Nigerian Landlord Summit is happening on the 1st of November, 10 a.m. on the 1st of November at the Golden Tulip Hotel by Airport Road, yeah. So that's where it's happening. And the participation fee is 50,000 naira. The token participation fee of 50,000 naira gives you access to the exhibition and also all the resources that will be shared and, put up for the participants for that event.
So, all right, you've talked about what people should expect on that day. What about aspects like how to identify fraudulent realtors and real estate companies? Because there are currently cases going on with some Nigerians in the diaspora and even some Nigerians living in Nigeria who invested in certain real estate companies that they're supposed to be building, and then it turns out that maybe they were scammed while others were affected by the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. So how can people actually identify a real estate investment that will not actually be positive for them in the long term? I'd like to hear from you, Mr. Sebastian.
Good afternoon, Nigerians. Good to be here to talk about this all-important summit. We can call it summit. We can call it a day of expository teaching and lecturing, eye-opening for this important industry. Before I go on, I will tell you that the real estate industry is, apart from the oil, which we have believed, but actually is bigger than the oil industry that people are scrambling for. The prices of oil changes, but the real estate, sometimes it changes and the country will be crying the price is low, but it's constant. So the essence of this summit is to let those who will participate, because if you don't come, you won't benefit from it, to let them know how to identify fraudsters. Like the case you mentioned now, most Nigerians stay outside there, and that is actually affecting investment. I've had to talk to somebody in UK to see how I can partner with some people there, and all he said, look, people over there are scared. It's because they just trust somebody and they don't check up, they don't find out, because they don't come back here. They're over there, some of them don't have relevant documents, and then they will be sending money. This summit will be an eye-opener. Even for somebody investing over there, you will discover people you can trust. You will be told on the process of acquiring property. Most people drop their money. They just hear that Lagos Ibadan Express, they are selling lands there, and then they always sound cheap, and they will say, oh, give me 2 plots, I want to buy 1 acre. No verification. Like my colleague have said, we will have lawyers that day to explain to you. But before then, I always emphasize that you don't be a lawyer of yourself when you are buying a property. You must check. These are the things you would hear that day in that summit. After that summit, any Nigerian who goes into a wrong investment will blame himself. We have given an opportunity to educate Nigerians. Even this Lagos State, she said, Lagos still remains the best place to drop your money when it comes to real estate investment. I did say in one of our show here that it's good to build in the village, and I believe in also taking your wealth home. I call it akurulo. But as much as I say that, it's always good for fun and for people to know that you are not just a ref, according to the Igbos. But if you want to invest with the mind of recouping and getting money, Lagos remains the best. Abuja is the best. But when you talk about where you will have a large number of people who rent, who invest in land, is in Lagos. So that's why this summit. I'm urging every Nigerian, those who have fallen victims to fraud, those who have been having issues with landlords, And then it's a time of meeting with owners of these properties. Whatever you have, we'll throw it. We'll have panelists who will, dissect whatever papers that will be presented that day. And there will be time for question and answer. So.
Thank you, Mr. Sebastian. So,
Thank you.
Amara, you host the Niger Landlord Show right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And you talk about these things every other Saturday. So, what is that information that you want to share on November 1st that is very different from what you've been telling the people before now, that they have to pay to access it?
Yeah, so now, as we know, the Nigeria economy is changing. A lot of people don't know from some of the feedback I've gotten. Looking at the theme of the events, the theme did profitability in real estate investment, prospects and opportunity. Now we choose this term because everyone wants to profit from real estate, but not everyone knows where or how to start, especially with the changing economy, like I said. Now at the summit, we'll be discussing where real opportunities are. Some of the things that I can't even say on the show, like, giving advertisements to people who have not paid for, right? So these people will be coming as facilitators at the event. So we're discussing where the real opportunities are, from affordable housing to pro-tech to land banking to government policy and creative financing option. Some people want to invest in the industry. They don't have the funding because real estate is capital intensive, but there are financing options out there, right? So the government has been churning out some initiatives that some people are unaware of or don't even know where to start from to access these funds, right? And then we look at government policy. Recently, the government has introduced a new tax reform law. How does it affect realtors, renters, landlords, or investors that want to come into the industry? Because as a tenant now, you have a certain tax exemption that you can actually claim for you not to pay that tax, right? So people don't know about that. People don't know how these tax reforms affect them. So that's why we're looking at government policy as regards to the real estate industry. So participants will learn what is working right now and how to position themselves to benefit, whether as an investor, a home buyer, a landlord, a realtor, or a developer. Thank you.
What about those people who just want to get into real estate? They've been hearing about it and they want to get to the real estate wave to become a realtor. People who don't know where to start, or people who have already started but they don't know how to go from where they've started. Because sometimes you see people just affiliate themselves with one real estate company and then they tell them just go here, show somebody, they buy it, you get a commission. You see people trying to sell what even they cannot afford to other people. Are there provisions for people like that at that summit on that day so that they know whether they are going about the business of real estate well or not?
Yes, they're sure. We've made provision for that. First, you will walk away with practical investment knowledge. That's number one. And then you will know what to buy, where to buy, and how to fund it. And then second, you will meet real estate professionals, policymakers, and developers who can guide you directly. No middlemen. Right, so because most of the time is because you don't have access to these persons, right, and the right people in the industry. So we're removing the middleman in between the realtors, the clients, the investors, and they have now direct access, no guesswork. And most importantly, they will also gain access to exclusive verified developers, properties, real estate companies, and also for the realtors, they will get access to post-event mentorship opportunities. So this summit is not just about information; it's about connection and also about access and real results.
That's the 50,000 naira is being put to very good use. All right, is there a number people can call or send a message to if they want to be a part of it? And what's the turnout been like actually?
The turnout.
I mean, the response.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of inquiries, a lot of already subscribers who has paid, being eager for the event, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of them in person.
Meeting everyone, and there are still some seats reserved for people who are interested, who are hearing about it for the first time, so they don't miss out on it.
The door is open.
Yeah. So we open the door, and we want every person who is coming in to really be, really get value for their money. That's the goal.
Will there be refreshments?
Of course.
There will be refreshments.
Yes.
There will be refreshments.
There will be
Item
item 7. Of Of course.
Even if you don't come for the information,
Should
even
come
if
for
you
the
don't
IT
come
soon.
for the networking,
Ah.
even if you don't come for what you will learn, even if you don't come for the quality that you will gain on that day, just come for the food.
No, come for the come for the information
Somebody is
too.
calling them.
You know, we are
Somebody
all
is calling them.
we all have different reasons for going. It's like when you go to church on a Sunday, we all have different reasons for going there. When you go as a first timer, you collect food.
Okay.
There are people who go to different churches every Sunday to collect. So can you hear that? There'll be refreshment. So don't think, oh, what am I getting for 50,000 naira? You're getting access to important information so that you don't, because people have lost even more than that.
Yes, of
For
course.
people who are thinking that, oh, it's a lot of money to pay for a one-day summit, you can lose even more than that if your money should get into the wrong hands. So come and learn how to make your money work for you, how to make sure your money doesn't get into the wrong hands. So, Mr. Sebastian, what other aspect of this have we not talked about?
Yes, what I would need to point out is, like I said, is a day of lecture to expose to Nigerians the best way to go about real estate. Many have gotten it wrong, and we need to also let Nigerians know the Association of Rectors, many of them will be here. And Laxrera is the Lagos State agency in charge of real estate. They will be here that day to register rectors who are not duly registered. Then we're also going to have, like she said, we have a renowned surveyor who is going to be here that day. You can't listen when he's talking, you want to get everything he's saying. So we want to empower Nigerians. That's our own way, our VOP way, to also help Nigeria. And then there are many jobless Nigerians, graduates, who are not doing anything. I wish they can use this opportunity to look for somebody to help them, borrow that money and register. And I can tell you, you won't regret it. Because being a rector is a good thing. There is money in the real estate. There are many people today, and many agents I know. There are somebody that is going to come that day. She has been here before, managing, begging to feed herself and the family. And today, she has fleet of cars. Courtesy real estate industry. So we want, people who are just idle, those who have lost their jobs, one graduates who are waiting to fit into a good job, come in. Is a good thing. That you come there, pay, and you will not regret. You will wish that will continue, that program should not just be supposed not to be one day program, but I can say this is just a test run. By the time we'll be doing it next year, we'll go more than a day.
All right then. So Omara, give us the information we need again, the date, the time, how much it costs, and what else we need to know.
It's happening on the 1st of November at the Golden Tulip Airport Hotel at Airport Road, Lagos. That's where it's happening.
7 and 8 bus stop.
Yeah, 7 and 8 bus stop. It's just between 7 and 8 and the airport junction. So that's it, the Golden Tulip Airport Hotel. And to register, you pay a participation fee of 50,000 naira to VOP FM account number, which is 122-416-8488. 122-416-8488, and it's a Zenith Bank account. Now, after doing this, you send your proof of payment to our WhatsApp line 070-711-54297. 070-711-54297. That's just it. So this gives you access to the events, and then you have, you get all the resources that's going to be
and
shared.
the free food
Share food, share that event materials, real estate resource park. It's going to be a full kit, and then refreshments and networking opportunities.
Yes.
So that's you give people like stuff to go away with.
Yes, sure.
Packs. Well,
real
as
estate
you've heard,
resource
real
park, not
estate
food,
resource- no, I
not
know.
food park.
I understand. Real estate resource
Resource
park. That
yes.
you have access to the people you need to know. The people, and there was also something you said about Lasrera being around.
Yes.
Is that the Lagos State Real Estate Registration
Yes.
Yeah,
agency.
agency.
So for realtors who have not been registered with that agency, they can get to have the contact of that agency on that day,
Sure,
or even
Exactly.
do their registration
And do
on
their
the
They'll
spot.
be
on the
here
spot.
that day.
Yes, they have
Alright.
access
And
to.
those who also want to join the Association of Rectors, they will also be here. The organization, the agency in Nigeria who are into that will also be here in the program that day. So it will be an opportunity for somebody to be screened and registered
Yeah.
on that day.
So anybody who wants to be a player, don't want to sit on the sideline. I mean, real estate has always been a tool for self-advancement and actualization. So, I mean, instead of just, doing something you don't love, you can come into the real estate industry.
You can as well do it, not just on full time.
Yeah,
there are
that's
people who are making their money and yet they are not full-time rectors. Those
Yes.
are the opportunities and what
And
things you
also,
will understand.
you'll be eligible, participation, I must say, you'll be eligible to win subsidized investment opportunities. I said some of the properties are going to come at a very discounted price. So, I mean, you start your real estate investment journey from this event.
So even if you're not a realtor, you just want to know how to put your money in the right place. You can
Yes.
come and then you can get real estate investment at
Investments, yes.
subsidized rates.
Yes, from credible developers and vetted properties.
Credible developers, very important. All right, we've been talking about the Niger Landlord Summit taking place on November 1st, where you get to learn about any and everything that concerns real estate. What you need to know before putting your money down, for giving your money to anyone who claims to be a realtor or who claims to want to sell you land in Lagos. Amara, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for the information.
Thank you so much, Choma. It was nice being here. Thank you for
if I
having
come
me.
that day, will you give me food?
Of course.
I can do
I
usher for you.
I mean, you get VIP treatment. So that
Thank
day.
you. Lagos is my witness, so you can hear now. So give me food though when I come. You give me food.
Insurance
I like
covers
food.
you.
Insurance covers
Yes,
me. Thank you.
if not
so
for
after
any
that,
other-
I go and buy land in Lagos and build my mansion.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they will give you your food receipt as your certificate, as your document title.
Thank you so much, Amara,
you,
for
Auntie.
joining me
Thank you.
today on Matters. And Mr. Sebastian, thank you so much as well. Is there any other aspect of information we missed out on?
No, I
We've
don't
said
think so.
everything
The
that needs to be
aspect
said.
is come that day, November 1st.
Come prepared.
Let's have the WhatsApp number again for people who want to make inquiries before payment.
Okay, to make inquiries, I mean, we've said a lot, but if you want to know more, the number to call or the number to send your message to is 070-711-54297. 070-711-54297. So send us a message on WhatsApp, and then we'll be sure to answer all of your questions.
All right, then, Amara, thank you so much for joining me on this rainy afternoon, Mr. Sebastian.
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you
for
so
staying
much.
with me
Have
as
a
well.
good-
We
Have
look
a
forward
blessed
to
day.
see you that day.
I will finish your food though. Have an amazing day. All right, this is Matters and Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I've been talking with Amara, VOP's #1 landlady. If you want to buy land, you want to buy house, you want to rent shop, anything you want to do, come. Let me take you to Amara. You see, your money no feel loss, no worry. And also Mr. Sebastian as well about the Niger Landlord Summit taking place on the 1st of November. It's exactly 2 p.m. right here on the #1 station that gives you a voice. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We don't just give you a voice, but we give you the right information so that you can make the right decisions and to have a positive outcome. My name is Chioma Innocent. I'm your host for today. Let's get right into the topic for today. If you join us on YouTube now, you will see one video. And in that video, you know what? Let me go for a short break. And when I return, we'll talk about what we want to talk about, because this matter is strong. Hey. All right, welcome back. You're tuned into Matters right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Choma Innocent. I'm your host for today. You do know that Matters comes to you every weekday between the hours of 1:30 to 3 p.m. I'm your host for today. Let's talk about a very, very important issue. This matter, I don't know. When I just say, I'm just the one that say, waiting they happen. Like, waiting really they occur, because sometimes the political elites do not know that they can also be victims of a system that doesn't serve the common man. And it's quite unfortunate, because sometimes you think that, oh, if you have access to money, you have access to big cars, you have access to the best hospitals, I mean, you're liquid. There's money in your bank account, that you're exempt from some of the low caliber, low tier problems that we have in this country. But unfortunately, that was not the case for the Edo State Governor's Convoy that got stuck in a flooded road in Benin yesterday. Governor Monday Okpebholo of Edo State has come under heavy criticism as his convoy got stuck in a flood in the state that he governed. Now, in a viral video, the governor's convoy was trapped in the flood along the Benin-Lagos Expressway following poor condition of the road. A voice behind the video was mocking the governor for his inability to fix the road. The voice said the governor has now experienced what the masses have been complaining and groaning about over the poor condition of roads in the state. Wow. This video has racked up so many impressions, so many views on social media, with Nigerians saying it's very good for the governor. He has to experience what the people are experiencing. And it's just unfortunate, because this is not the first time that something like this is happening. It really isn't the first time that you see a situation whereby, like, you whereby people who are in political positions, who are in highly revered positions, actually get to, I don't know, do I call it a taste of what the Nigerian masses are also experiencing. Guess what? There was also a time when there were reports and videos making the rounds. I think it was last year, when someone captured a video criticizing the former Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki in Pidgin for not repairing the road, right? And then it was also said that, because that video was released last year, Reuters fact checked it and said, the video was made in 2023. But that is not the point. The point is that the governor was stuck in a road that he in his own state, and if you check him now, this was the Benin Sapele road, and then it was impassable, and it was Godwin Obaseki's convoy that was stuck in it that time. This time around, it's the same Edo State, the Benin Lagos Expressway, and Governor Okpebholo's convoy is stuck in the flood. Mr. Joseph Olorunso is here to to just join me in having this conversation. Mr. Olorunso, no be your governor be this.
Well, Choma, let me say good afternoon, good morning, and good evening anywhere you are listening to us.
See all the motor, Mr. Olorunso.
I've seen
video. All the motor can line up like this inside the flood, and the water is.
I saw
so
the video.
Dirty.
Yes, I saw the video. And where it is unfortunate that we are here we are today, and that's the reason, if you see some of us who are just expressing our reservation on something that we need to do so that things will be comfortable to every one of us. People brand them as anti-government, or in one word, but it's not. Okay, thank God it is. Okay, will I say thank God? He's experiencing it now. So, and I believe this is not something they can fix 1 week. It's not something they can fix 2 weeks. I don't know if it is something they can fix 1 month. So I believe by the time he's through with this experience, he may just forget about that. Tomorrow, don't be surprised. Tomorrow, if he has something to do on where he's going now, he can decide to hire chopper or helicopter to go to that. Because there was a time House of Assembly people, a honorable, a distinguished senator said that the reason, is it a distinguished senator, House of Rep member, said the reason why they request for them to have a jeep because of the pothole in many parts of Nigeria. If they are
their
moving
own
about, yes,
constituencies that they
yes.
represent.
So you now show to
the solution is not to fix the road.
no.
but to get a vehicle that
yes,
can pass
yes.
the road.
The only challenge I'm having is the way some of these guys are selfish. I want every one of us to be selfish that way, in terms of for someone to get your vote, the person should earn it. You understand it? The person, because okay, if I'm in government office, I create comfort for myself. Then the citizen, I don't even mind them. Then the day of election, I will now go there and say they should give me their, they should endorse me or put their trust in my hand that I will go there to represent them. Whereas I'll be representing myself every day, every time.
So the citizens should be stingy
yes, with their vote.
But wouldn't you say that it's because many of these people know they've not done anything to warrant the people voting?
Yeah, but
that's why they go and what's the word now? Try to do things around the polling units like sharing food, sharing money, to incentivize.
Why not collect that thing and say obey your conscience? If your conscience is
okay,
uniform.
you go give person money, cause step away.
No,
you say
what
you
do
go thumb print your. They will be breathing down the vote.
No, I see.
They go get somebody where go stand beside you like this, they look you.
No, that is the reason the people that
money, you can't go thumb print for
the people that are in charge of that polling unit, you say that you are affecting the fidelity of that polling unit.
Mr. Joseph, let's be
you stay away. Or if we have a security
Mr.
agency
Joseph,
that is not that is pro Nigeria, they will say, hey, Mr. Man, you are go beyond your boundary.
Okay,
stay away. Allow this person to exercise his franchise.
You said if I want to tell you what I saw during the Lagos State local government elections, July 12th, for Lagos Island. They share crab. Naughty boss my head. Reach that crab where they share crab. They share croaker fish, fried rice, pounded yam. The thing where some people never chop. For
but
like
they did not
years.
ask you not to.
And the policemen they were doing ice rice. They were looking the other way while all of this were going on.
In
Ikorodu, they were sharing one jerrycan of rice and raw meat.
No, Choma, that's why here are many other places I open and say for Nigeria to move forward, for us to progress, for us to be like other nations, we must start from a very distinguished, wonderful, sincere, excellent, uniform people. I mean the security agency.
All right,
if they are pro-Nigeria, everything will be okay.
Let's not digress too much from the point, from the conversation that we're having. Now, in this same Edo State in July 2023, former Governor Obasanjo's was stranded at the RCC junction on Sapele Road in Benin after heavy rain made the road flooded and impassable. If the road was good, and it was flooded, because it can happen. The roads can be good and into flood. We've seen Ozumbamba, by the way, on that's Expressway in VI being flooded, right? But the thing is, because the road is good, if it's a place you pass frequently, and if your vehicle can pass, you know that all I need to do is just be going slowly and straight. But this one, the road is not good.
No, Choma, get it.
Mr. Joseph, wait, let me land.
Okay.
This is still the same Edo State. That particular road where Obasanjo passed that year for 2023, they don't fix them. So now your place, now just say they don't fix them.
No, for Lagos, you can't compare Lagos with that side. Lagos one is flooding. This one is the road flooding. But this one now, the water has been passing through the road. The road is like a drainage, and they use it to campaign against the former administration. That if we have opportunity, we'll be able to fix it. I believe my current governor is aware of that situation. If we work with Oga David Umahi and say, okay, do you know what, this is a federal government road, and let us see.
He's interested. Isn't that like if he has an interest?
He's supposed to be interested because everybody, all of us, use it to mock the former governor Obaseki, that say the state that you govern for 8 years. We are talking. This is like the heart of the capital of Edo State. So it is unfortunate that at least let's watch. Just as it's possible, just that the former governor did not actually show to us that he has this experience. I don't want every Edo or any person using that road to have that same experience again.
As the road is fixed now.
It was not fixed himself. Now let's see if my dear governor now, Senator Monday Okpebholo, let's say if he will be able to ask the minister for works, Oga David, to come and give attention to
But
that
you should
road.
be able to, so all of them follow, gather the same APC. Maybe when they go their APC meeting, you should be able to prioritize. Minister of Works, so come fix road for my side. If him not go fix
But for me, what the governor can quickly do now is to attend to the drainage. If he can help, give attention to the drainage, so that whenever nature call, the water will follow its route.
All right.
You understand? Because whenever water did not, you block the drainage is blocked, then the water will not say, okay, let me follow the available space, which could be road.
I want to look at the security aspect of this particular situation. I want you to answer before I go ahead. What is the reason why many of our political elites, our governors, the president, if president they pass, if they see you get one day with person they count 50, you just tire. Why would they make them they carry convoy in the first place? One of them are security reasons, Abi.
It may not be security. Some of them is equally economic reason, not for the president, but people who are in charge of this.
What is the economic reason of putting 10?
Do you know what it means
to go to an event?
Choma, do you know what it means for you to be in charge of logistic of the president or governor? The money come to you. Plan the logistic of the president. Plan the logistic of the.
That's what I'm saying. What is the economic reason for carrying?
It's personal now. If they give you
economic
yes,
reason.
now some of those individuals
to enhance that person's
individual,
economy.
the people that are in charge.
No, when you talk the economic reason, couple like say it's for the
No, not for the citizen.
People.
No, not for the citizen. If, for example, now, if I become a governor of Edo State tomorrow, and I say, Choma, you are in charge of logistics. Every week you collect like let's say 150 million for logistics, just to the move, fueling of the car, repair, all those. You will only make sure that money is coming.
That's the reason why sometimes you have like a lot of cars
yes,
in the convoy.
Yes.
No, wait, me and
because for example,
about the security aspect.
No. See, every one of us, if anytime I pray, I equally pray for the life of my president. If I pray, I equally pray for the life of my governor. Why should I go and harm my governor or my president?
It may not be you. It may not be you.
No,
it may be the people. Your governor know how he go get opponents.
No, there's no opponent.
Your governor don't get opponents.
You don't get any
Everybody
opponent.
loves him.
No, see, except that they say create opponent for themselves.
What about the people? Create opponents for himself.
Yes, as a governor, see, if tomorrow or when I become a governor, even though if you are in the other party, I will come and do road to your house.
Mr. Joseph,
that I am not a governor for everybody.
You know how person go the pass. If it be anybody, if you don't even make you the drive on your own, you go just see the convoy. You get as they will take the drive, they will try to make sure that they are all in a straight line and that no other vehicle comes between.
Sometimes it is those guys that are driving them. That although again they have to be controlling them. They have to be. Who tell you that the life of governor is at risk?
Why I brought up this whole security aspect is if anybody now maybe they trace governor, say he won't attack him, even if no be governor, politically exposed person. But this one now, governor, because now he be the governor of state, he can't go hang inside flood. Say the person no go if he go carry out any evil agenda where he get.
But you don't hang them. Nothing happened to.
Reason why governor go to say
Choma, the governor was on this kind of place. Nothing happened to him. We showed the issue of enemy just self-created. He was there for maybe more than how many minutes, because this is not where he can just speed and go to where he was there for those minutes. People were that say, "Okay, governor, thank you. We are saying what if it is the way they create that the enemy of the governor." I think the people were just pointing him, "Okay, governor, see what we will be passing every second, every minute, every day." The same people that have said they want to fight him, but they were just drawing his attention to it. We show that these guys are not his enemy. Except some people around there will say, "Oh, these people are your enemy." You understand? Many times, I was on Tomiland Bridge the other day. I see the governor of Lagos said this convoy just pass. You understand? Everybody was just on his own. So for me, some of them is just people around them that will create that environment. Oh, these people are your enemy.
But is it not sad that this thing where you talk to your governor take campaign of bad road, the last administration did not fix the road, and now you can't enter, still see the road fixed?
And the challenge is, for Nigeria, we have lost that sense of responsibility, or what some people will call issue of they use the word shame. I don't know the meaning anyway, because for example, if you know that the last administration abandoned this road, immediately you enter, you have found a way to, even though if it is federal government road, it is not Abuja people that are only Abuja people that are passing through that. It is your citizen that are passing through the road. You can go to Abuja and quickly, okay, let me do some palliative on this road so that my people can easily pass. But we don't do it.
Mr. Joseph, December don't dey near. Many people go, they travel to their village, and many people go pass.
You fly
through.
now, Choma. If you want to go Anambra or Imo, you fly over and do
How much be flight?
How
much? Be
you
flight?
start raising the
How
money.
many Nigerians? How many Lagosians? How many people we afford flights? Okay, start raising the money from now.
You
from
start
January.
saving the money. Yes.
Is it not actually a blight on our economic power? Say citizen go need to sit down, think. Every citizen sit down, think, save for you to be able to afford one just to fly once. No, say get many people who don't reach 30, 28, 50, we never enter plane for this Nigeria.
No, it is possible, and so to some extent, some of all these things is we are responsible for some of them, because if we don't know how to do what we call delay gratification, we are fast. We are.
A lot of people don't delay, so they don't reach.
No, what do you mean by delay? Is
even when flight was 28k, 30k, 35k, people
no.
don't afford
See,
that.
Choma, for example, now people that are in Anambra now, they are in best position to tell you some of their experience now. Governors or people who are seeking for one position or the other that have never one day come to their village or come to their local government, they will even come and see their kitchen and say they want to follow them to fry pepper, do pepper soup and the rest of them. Because at the end of the day, they will just for them to collect their vote and disappear. They will collect their vote and disappear. Every 4 years, the people only come and in one way or the other and tell you create some story, then you fall into some of those narrative, then at the end of the day they disappear. So to some extent, it is you that is not using your tongue to count your teeth. You can't blame them anymore.
All right. Mr. Joseph, somebody on YouTube has a question for you. Fidelis Ogbunude says, good afternoon, Chema. Please, I want to ask your guest, as he prays for his president and governor, what is he telling God about them? Please, I want to know. So you say when you wake up in the morning, you go pray for your president, you go pray for your governor. What are you telling God about them?
You got to protect them and open their eye, and for them to equally try to open their eye against sycophancy. Because there are some of us who that the governor, the president he need to do something. We say, no, governor, you are doing very well. President, you are doing very well. When you know that the person need to he can do better than what he's doing. Choma, if, for example, the governor come here now, you feel join to say, governor, you are doing well.
I know.
Or president.
Are you in my mind? No worry, talk your own, not speak for me.
Okay, let me talk my own.
Talk your own. Okay, so if you see your governor now, you go tell him, Mr. Governor, in no mind, say you dey stuck, no worry, you dey try your best.
Me,
if your governor,
if
you go rally, anytime when you want address crowd, now only APC talk, you dey hear from his mouth.
Currently in Edo State, Fred, the spokesperson of the governor, is a person that I know very well. Initially, we dey talk. But when you are telling people, Oga, can you tell governor, they just continually block, you were enemy of the government, or
okay, you don't like when they send a message, me go tell
even though call, we do call Oga. Because for example, if I'm working with the governor, I want him to succeed. You understand? But sometimes, if some of us immediately we involve in a 10-7, sometimes we don't want to do anything again. At the end of the day,
we down for table, no go talk.
Yes, you now see that after 4 years or 8 years, we now join the complaint group to that complaining this government. You know, for example, a lot of people that work with the former and late President Buhari. Immediately their president enter, the same people were complaining that the last administration did not do anything. It did not do anything. You understand? People that I know, that work with that former administration, they were in some sensitive position. They were not complaining. We showed that they were never one day sincere to the former president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And again, our current president now, you may be shocked if maybe he finished his tenure, constitutionally he finished his tenure. Some people that work with him will say, the last administration. Maybe sometimes they forget. You equally see some individual who spent 8 years as under the banner of PDP or APC, and is no longer the governor, he will not say PDP destroyed this country or APC destroyed this country. This is a person that was used the ticket or under the umbrella, if I'm, or under the broom or umbrella of the same party that he is condemning. So sometimes some of our people, you don't understand the way they handle things, or maybe they look at us as, okay, let me just say something, Nigeria will not do anything.
Some citizens of Edo State and indeed other Nigerians have waded into the matter. They talk about time. They say, oh, that was how he climbed on the podium when he was campaigning before the elections, and say he will bring in security to the entire Edo State. And the people, the APC people, were cheering him on. And they say, oh, anywhere where they go, he goes. And so he go carry a photographer, they follow body. He doesn't really care about the people of the state. Is this something that can change his mind? I mean, when you're stuck and you can see what the people are going through on a daily basis, is this enough for the governor to say, this one too much, my people not supposed, people will vote for me, people when I go like when they vote for me again, not supposed to they go through something like this? Or many Nigerians just accept, say their leaders, they don't close their ear and their eyes to the people, and they're just there for their own good and not for the good of Nigerians or the citizens of the place where they govern?
No, we know. Some of us know some of all this. Even people that are praising them, they know. Do you know that some of these, some individuals, when they see a governor or see a president, they will praise him. Then later they now call you, say, oh, God, things are very tough. You understand? So that issue of hypocrisy is just too much in our system. Just as I told you, you raise some issue, they say you are on opposition. You are part of the enemy of the state. Which means that, I do tell people that there's no person that is more Nigerian than anybody. You understand? There's nobody that is more. I didn't process my citizenship of Nigeria. I was born as a Nigerian citizen. So some extent, because Choma, you are a governor, you are a senator, you are no more Nigerian than me. You are just there because everybody cannot be a senator, everybody cannot be a governor. They decide to say, okay, let us surrender our trust. Let's trust you and say, okay, be there and manage the resources of our collective resources. But sometimes immediately you are there, which I know you will not do like that anyway. Immediately some people enter there, they now, what our local language say, they now be everything to themselves and started looking at you as if you are a sub-human being or a sub-citizen. It is not normal. But again, this thing is happening because till tomorrow, I do say it here, that the biggest challenge that we have in Nigeria is every day we say there is reform in the security agency or personnel. But the more the reform, the more the action is always anti-citizen of Nigeria. You understand? Coming here just now, on this airport, you see what some people maybe rushing to airport. You just, okay, let me just delay this person so I take advantage of. You don't govern a country in that way. And people complain every day. Those that are in charge, they are aware. They decide that let Nigeria continue to be oppressed by this same individual or personnel because of uniform that are oppressing the citizen that they're supposed to protect.
All right, then. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, 25 minutes past 2 p.m. on the number one station that gives you a voice. You're currently tuned into Matters. I'm your host. My name is Shema Innocent. I've been speaking with Mr. Joseph Folorunshor. Mr. Joseph, something is happening. ASU has suspended the 2-week warning strike. National President of the Union, Professor Chris Piwuna, says that the decision came from a meeting with the National Executive Council overnight, and it ended by 4 a.m. earlier today's Wednesday. So he said the union decided not to go on strike due to the failure of the government to meet its demand on time. The NLC has also said if the federal government and ASU does not agree, then the NLC will also go on strike. And with all of this, now the Nigerian students, they suffer, and lecturers also say, look, we are tired of the federal government not honoring their agreement. But with all these things, some Nigerians say they don't trust the NLC anymore. Say NLC not really they as proactive as they're supposed to be, and say even as to self they don't too trust them.
For me, I think I have a trust in ASU, but for NLC, I think they should help us to mature. You understand? Because you if I've government agree finish their own agreement, the agreement that they also have, how do you call it, NSA have with the federal government, have they completed their own? So you are now, I think the federal government will just know that when NSA is talking, they will just say, okay, allow them to finish what they want to say, and they will not be able to do anything. Do you know many times that the NSC will call Nigeria and say, okay, tomorrow is going to be the mother and father, grandmother, grandchild of all strike. Before you know what is happening, they now say, oh, we have seen the light, and we decide to listen to, let's give the government the benefit of that. Choma, you know, was it about 2 years ago when NSC, even with a very, very wonderful Oga, Joe Ajiro, came out and told us, oh, they have visited the refinery. Let's give benefit of that to the government. The refinery is on, by God's grace, by December. Ending of December, they said the refinery will be working. And people were complaining. Say, are you sure? They say, yes, they have seen it. Till tomorrow, have they come out and say, oh, let's first of all apologize to Nigeria that we joined to deceive Nigeria?
But Shay, was it like from the beginning they say, okay, make we deceive Nigerians? Because journalists were there too, and now it was what MLK.
No, a lot of energy correspondents
at that time.
Choma, a lot of energy correspondents say that this thing that we are saying, no, it could be like how do you call it?
It's a hoax.
Like a mirage. People say no. NSC, the president, tell us that by December, that the refinery, they say December 31st, the refinery will be working. And at the end of the day, are they Pengasson and Nupe, are they not part of NSC? Is NSC not collecting? I'm sorry for me talking about the refinery. Is NSC not collecting the allowance from some of their members who are in those refineries? So for me, NSC they try, at least they make comment. But the whole appeal, I will only appeal to the federal government that they should appreciate wonderful brothers and sisters that are trying to better their life through education, so that they should have a smooth running of their educational endeavor. So that if you cannot manage here with the situation, then you have opportunity, you have a paper to say, okay, let me travel out to other African country, other world, other country to see what I can do with my life.
This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You can call me up to be a part of the conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. You can send a message on WhatsApp, or you call me on WhatsApp. You can also call me via the direct phone call to be a part of the conversation. It's 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp. It's 0817-175-6338. We're talking about the Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo's convoy being stuck in flood. Mr. Joseph, remember this was the same governor who told these people last week, say if they know where Ashiwaju cap, come ESCO meeting, go pursue them, go back.
I think
they're busy, they campaign for APC. Meanwhile, the road where they for in states no good.
I think when I watched that video, in government, they what we call saboteur, and it's only in Nigeria that we don't treat the people who cause saboteur very well, because we don't actually understand a lot of things. And I was thinking that he's supposed to be addressing, if that information for the ESCO, it would have been a situation by with the ESCO, and he passed the information to them, as in within the ESCO, who he wanted to only wear the cap, wear a cap that is our president like to wear. And I don't think the president asked him to do that.
Nobody's saying the president asked him to do that. Some
secondly,
people are seeing it as overzeal or something.
No, it is sometimes the people see Choma.
Okay, so
the
the
people
fact that
around
video
you
is on the internet is
see,
the problem, not the fact that he said what he said.
No, if for example there's something, you have to know where to say some things, so that the governor is the governor of Edo State.
No, he said
you need to separate. See, if you are those that are working, we should be able to school him to separate his personal life from the life of a governor. You understand? If you miss them, like now they are missing the whole thing together, you can become like, oh, I want to be like I want to be like a complete like obedient or in humility to our dear president. But you must separate it from, as a governor of a state, whatever you are doing on behalf of the state. So by the time you cannot separate your personal life from the life of your life as a governor, there's a big problem. what he did was not the appropriate thing, was not the best thing so far, and I don't think the president sent him. He decided to send himself, and I don't think the Edo people send. He do that on his own behalf, not on behalf of Edo people. Occasioned by people around him who are not willing, who are just collecting salary without sitting him there and say, my dear governor, there is a life. You have two life as a governor. You have two life: the life as a governor and the life as your individual, bearing that your name.
All right, let's take your calls. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Calling from Ojalaba.
You say?
Mazi Sonny calling from Ojalaba.
Thank you for calling. Go ahead, please.
Choma is here. I want to just choke him out about I hear that today they adopted the INEC colleague for Anambra.
That was yesterday. 3 INEC officials were abducted while going to Anambra.
Okay. Congratulations, because of this government. So may they remember that it will be tomorrow turn of this person tomorrow. Let tomorrow go be another person turn. So when this government always to hear everyday propaganda, they don't even find anything about insecurity. Now, you don't turn to INEC. INEC now is a body of government. So may the government know that is the hand of the soup is not the hand of the human being.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. All right, please, when you call, try to stay on topic, okay? 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. How you doing?
Hello.
Good afternoon. What's your name and location, please?
Obina calling from.
Obina, you're calling from where? You're calling from Ikotun?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
For our brother, we talk concerning security of all those ministers, the governors. So now good thing, I say that they carry security where they okay, because many Nigerians are hungry. If they see them anywhere and then they don't carry enough security, then we hold them responsible and cry out that they are hungry. So they know what they are doing. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Go ahead, please.
The governor will say that he don't know the roads is good like this. So we won't tell him. You now say we want to prevent better. So now they prepare that you don't know the roads is bad. So when masses are traveling and complain that no road, they're not there. But now really say no know what you go do now. When we say just say you know jam. I will be cocoa. Maybe go jam now, we know go jam. We don't say now. When people travel and die for the road, some of them we tell them they say they don't know. But now she be only weekend now. You don't take the road, you don't see the road as a bad. My name is Chibuzo, I'm calling from Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Chibuzo, for your call. 0803-692-9933. Hello, welcome to Matters. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters.
Good afternoon. This is calling from.
Hello?
This is calling from.
All right. Thank you, Wale. Go ahead, please.
On this case of sorry, Okpebholo. I can't disagree with Tolonjo. This man has not even used a year in Sadu. He expected to clean all the wood. And he said for I was supporting about 30 years. About 8 years. As the government, he didn't know nothing. He was packing money. Even I have not even spent money. He has not even a year in office. That's really try for the United States. This is because the guy speaks English. Because they don't like him. Man is crying a lot. I was in the game last 3 weeks. Man is crying. He's crying dead for Edo State. How do you don't like him? How do you like ABC? So far for them is man. Man is crying. You are not even to a year in office. They say that wood. Not the state wood. And the man is okay. They say to throw out the wood in just 1 year. I can't do wood in 8 years. So they say the man to just 1 year.
All right. Thank you for your call.
Those are some of the challenges that we do have in Nigeria. you're talking maybe someone hate the governor. You didn't love or like the governor more than the way I like the governor. Is if it's from Edo State, he's our dear governor. He's not more his governor than me. You understand, Choma? So, but I have to tell him and say, the man is. We all complain of last administration under Obaseki. So we have the right to equally complain too. Like what I said, I say he need to. If the road should be a federal government road, that what he need to do for him to discuss with, have an interaction with the minister for works. I didn't say he must do the road, but I have the right to tell him what he need to do. He doesn't love Okpebholo more than the way I love people like him now. With the governor you are trying, you tell him, oh God, this is what your people are facing. So what is the way forward? Because if the governor succeed, the people will continue to appreciate him.
0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, Chama.
Hello.
Chama, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Thank you for calling.
This is God's Power calling from Badagry.
Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Fela in his song, he said, when we be small, Papa and Mama be teacher. When we go to school, teacher be teacher. He said, when we do university, lecturer be teacher. They now ask a critical question. He now says, who be lecturer, teacher, culture and tradition? So I think our problem in Nigeria and Africa is basic. So we begin to get the foundation right, we'll see the running in that race. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. You can call me on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. We're also streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
Choma. God will bless you.
Thank you so
much. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name and
God
location,
will
please?
protect you for us in this country.
Thank you so much. What's your name and location, please? Hello, are you there? Hello? All right, give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, John. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, hi, Saint in Lagos.
Welcome, hi, Saint.
Yes. Yeah, as of the governor of Edo State, not just only the governor of Edo State, but other state governors, you don't expect them to do anything meaningful throughout this tenure, especially this administration, because they are there to do whatever they like, and at the end of the day, they will switch over to the ruling party. The road is always there. It has been there before he entered as a governor of the state. People were complaining before he entered. The same thing, continues. As for the convoy, no matter the number of security you take, when the time comes, when they are asked for you, they will still carry you and take you highest. The people that you think they are your security will be involved. So that is it. People are not asked for anybody yet until you put them to the wall, because nothing ever is working in this country. Nothing whatsoever. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. If you want to send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. Hello.
Choma, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, please.
My name is Obinna, calling from Ejibo.
Welcome.
Is it only a do matter, or can I complain the things that bothers me?
Wait till they bother you.
So I heard that the Senate have passed life imprisonment for definement of minor.
Yes.
Weapon development. What do they pass about embezzlement and those people that their children is not in the country, but they are the leaders. They are the one ruling us. That's the reason why education is not moving. Their education is worthless in the country. What punishment will they receive?
Life enjoyment.
They are only passing laws for the poor, for the poor masses.
But it's not only poor people that defile children. Are you saying you have a problem with that law?
No, I say welcome development, but let them all equally pass law that will be against them. But because I haven't seen any law, they say if a senate do this or don't do this, it will go life imprisonment or something like that. There's no law against them at all at all. It's only for the masses.
No, I don't think that law is for the masses, for those who will misbehave, who will go and commit that kind of act. So what you need for you to have evidence? If you have evidence that no matter the position of that person, then the person will face the consequence of that.
Let them equally pass a law for those embezzle public funds.
Okay.
Let them pass a law. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0803-692-9933. On WhatsApp, it's 0817-175-6338. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 9 FM. Turn down the volume on your radio set. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Can you hear me now?
Good afternoon to you. Turn down the volume on your radio set and give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. I cannot hear you if you don't turn down the volume on your radio set, please. The conversation will not flow smoothly. 0803-692-9933. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location, please?
This is Didi from Oshodi.
All right. Welcome, Didi. Go ahead, please.
Concerning what the predicament so-called governor was facing while moving, I think it is a good thing for them to face this. People that have been traveling, the citizens that have been using that road, many have lost their lives.
Turn down the volume on your radio set.
My radio set is down.
All right. What's your name and your location? But I can hear myself in your background.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe it's on speaker.
Yes. What's your name?
I said Didi.
All right, Didi. Thank you very much. Please conclude your thoughts.
So, please, they should. I pray more of these eventualities to be happening so that every one of them can be served with the breakfast, because the citizens have passed a hell of problem. Many have lost their lives through accidents as a result of bad road. The other day, the Minister of Work was being asked how much is a kilometer, how much does it cost to buy the coastal road per kilometer. He was lambasting Tony. Why must he act such? They fly, we citizens pass through the road. Now they are, the whole thing, we are not practicing any democracy. It's only that we are just, the citizens are complacent, and so we will continue to suffer it. I just pray that there will be something drastic that will happen to change the trajectory of governance of this country. God bless us.
Thank you for your call, Didi. 0803-692-9933. Mr. Joseph, you have a mail. You say, good afternoon, Chama Innocent, and to your guest, Monday Okpebholo spokesman in the studio, Solomon Asika from Mushin. Chama, the only road from Onisha going to Owerri has turned into two. In fact, anything the ordinary citizen needs, none is working. I listened to you when you melted down and broke down and cried in the live program due to insecurity, and it grieved my heart. My condolences. Thank you, Solomon Asika, for your thoughts. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you. What's your name and location,
Good
please?
afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, my name is James.
All right. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Badagry.
All right. Go ahead, please.
My take on the issue of the governor. I think it is not away.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, this is better.
Yeah. He said that he is not aware that the road is so bad. Which means it's just like a governor of Imo State. He really will take from Abuja. What they are interested in, let them get that the allocation. They will show a better leader. Just leave the suffering. In fact, people are suffering. People are suffering. But I pray one day God will give them their own share of the cake.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Sonny. I'm calling from Casablanca. Don't know if you can
Sonny.
hear me.
I can hear you, Sonny. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
I can hear you, Sonny.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, la, la. What's happening here? Okay, let me speak on. Hopefully, you hear me. So, what I'm saying is that when I look at what is happening in Nigeria, I feel like Nigerian masses are the most docile people in the world, honestly speaking. And because of this tribe and religious of a thing, we have become more and more stupid. Uh, you know, Nigerian population have become one of the most stupidest or one of the most docile
Please
people
don't
in the
insult
world. When
Nigerians.
I see people talking about development, infrastructure, and all that, we don't get to ask them question. Where are this infrastructure? Where are these development? In Nigeria, you run from one pothole to the other. When you drive 5 kilometers in a smooth road, you drive 30 kilometers in a very rough road, which is detriment to your health, to your life, and all that. This is road. Road. I'm talking about road now because when you want to bring the issue of Omahi, who challenged Rufai about when Rufai asked him the price per kilometer. Umahi now is a big man. He's now a demigod like every other politician in Nigeria. We the taxpayers, we the citizens, we who own the country doesn't have right to question him. So now he's not bigger than everybody. So until something happened, like the last man or a man before now spoke, something drastic must happen to change the trajectory of Nigeria. If not, there's no future here. If not, some people have kidnapped Nigeria and hold it hostage. But who do I blame? I blame the docile masses that have supported them all this while. The docile masses that is singing their praises, they are suffering, yes, singing the praise because of tribe or religion. When those who point out of development, I ask them, haven't you been anywhere in the world where you can see development and you'll be amazed with kind of what we talk about development? You see countries that were built. You see projects that they start. We're talking about 700 or 800 and something kilometer from Lagos to Calabar, that they are still on it for 2 years. I have been in a country where they build highways. What I mean, 8 lane, 4 lane, 4 lane. Are you hearing me, Choma?
I can hear you.
4 lane, 4 lane, 1,200 kilometers into 4 different directions of the country. I mean, the east, west, north, south, they connect the entire country. These things happen in less than 6 years. In less than 6 years. But here, somebody will tell you how they are building 750 kilometers from Lagos to Calabar. They will be there running around, turning around, raising shovel and putting one sand per day for the next 8 years and dripping money from our economy, banking it for themselves and their children. And someone think there's future here. When you talk, they're irats who come on internet to defend it.
Thank you for your call, Mazison.
I will wait for them.
Thank you.
After this government, there will be another government.
Thank
and those
you.
who are defending this nonsense today
All
will
right.
be there to
Thank
cry.
you for your
We'll
call.
remind them today.
Thank you for your call. Let's hear from others. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. As much as we try to give you a voice, please stay within the bounds of facts and try to be very polite. It's not nice to insult Nigerians because you believe they are not acting the way they're supposed to. Hello? Hello? All right, give me a call back. Yeah, my final caller for today. Good afternoon. Hello?
Good afternoon, Choma Innocent.
How are you doing? Zernadi, where is my bell? Zernadi, it's been so many months. How are you doing? Oh dear. All right, unfortunately, we can't take any more calls. Mr. Gumbi from Idimo, I am so happy to hear from you. Good afternoon, Choma Innocent, and your guest, Governor Monday Okpebholo, has not been reported to have issues paying workers, but he's been actively working on improving the state infrastructure. His administration has approved the rehabilitation of over 45 failed portions on the Auchi Igarai Bilo Road and inspected ongoing road construction projects in Benin City. The governor has also ordered contractors to hasten work on the Benin Ekpoma Auchi Highway. I believe he's going to do others gradually as they come. Mr. Gumbi from Idimo, thank you so much. Dial from Lagos, Lekon rather, this time around. All right, thank you for your message. Whenever the Agbadorian calls, we know them. They are the real enemies of these nations. Good afternoon, VP family. Thank you for a good job, Namdi Kano. That's not what we're talking about. Whatever grammar anybody like, let them speak. The main reason for an idle governor, local government chairman, president, and other politicians in the country like Nigeria is because there's never been any time the people choose their leaders by themselves. Are you not hearing from Wike and his weak politicians that Tinubu has already won 2027, even though that the same Tinubu has power right now, but that's what doesn't know how to use the power to build a strong nation and economy. Chinemere from Agbara. Adewale from Oshodi says, hope all Nigerians can now see Nigerian judiciary is now stabilized for Imrandin Nnamdi Kanu, brother and lawyer. What an injustice. Okay. Thank you, Adewale, but that's not what we're talking about at this moment. All right, let's take your comments from YouTube. Chris Nwafo says, I feel pity for the people that will use the route this Christmas festive season, because I cannot see the magic they will perform this period to make it motorable. Obazu Sunday says, good afternoon, Chairman. As much as I don't like APC government, we should not shy away from the fact that the previous administration ruled for 8 years before Okpebholo took office. He also failed to fix that road. The current administration has been in office for barely 11 months. Hopefully, they will address the issue of the road before the end of their tenure. Lev the truth prevail says, I echo the voice of the last caller, then we'll complain higher. Nothing will change. Aloyo Noha says, Chema, how are you? Chema, what you reviewed yesterday is so sad. Take heart. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. Thank you so much. I actually got an update from home this morning. Police say investigation is ongoing and they're trying to track down the killers, and we hope that very soon we'll be able to actually get an update on that. What is your problem? Why can't you read my message? Why are you doing eye service and hypocrisy for government? It's unfortunate that you think that way, lake off sometimes and dial at other times. It's unfortunate that you think that way, but if you pay attention to what it is that you're doing, you yourself, you will notice that you hardly contribute to what we're talking about at the moment. Instead, you send generic messages, you send the same messages over and over and over again. We do appreciate you listening to us, but we also appreciate it if you stay within the topics that we are discussing and not just send what you like and you want us to read it the way you have written it, even when what you're writing is not what we're talking about and it contains words that we really cannot read out. It's unfortunate that you feel the way you feel about this, but sorry. All right, Mr. Joseph Olanshaw, it's time for us to go. Let's get your concluding thoughts.
Well, for me, Nigeria is our country. Let's see how we can make it work. If you observe anything that is not appropriate, especially when you are working for any person, either as a senator, as a president, as a governor, draw his attention so that he will always succeed. But issue of circumstances is too much in Nigeria, and I think it's not helping anybody.
You think even the political elites don't like the circumstances?
It's not the if they like it, but we at Nigeria that is passing through the suffering, then we need to stop it and say, okay, this is not favoring us. Look at someone telling us outside that what we call development. The people, this individual travels outside this country and they are enjoying all those good amenity in other places. Why can't we just replicate those things here? And at the end of the day, everybody will be fine. And it's as if a children have a better thing for you. They want to take you out this
all
afternoon.
Right, then take me out. So my birthday is coming up, Mr. Joseph. It's my birthday is in 3 days time.
But I recommend that your boyfriend should be able to first.
Mr. Joseph,
then we will not join. We will contribute tire.
We talk about boyfriend on air. I'm not like I'm going to talk about other things.
Okay, we should not give you the Range Rover.
Which one be boyfriend? So no other reason. You know, if you're favorite chairman or something.
Okay, we'll make you chairman of our chairman then. Don't worry. Every listener, everybody will see what we can do and make that very day very wonderful and beautiful day for you.
Thank you very, very much. So
all right.
On the 25th of October, it's all about me. Wherever you are, do something nice for somebody. Even if not only 200 naira, you dash beggar. That's what you can do for me to say wish me happy birthday. If you want some money, send me. I'm not going to make you not send me money. But if you know get plenty, just do something
make
nice
another person happy,
make another person happy
yeah.
on my behalf. Thank you very much. My name is Chema Innocent. That's all we can take on today's episode of Matters. Mr. Joseph Olonsho, thank you so much for coming around. Look, now they talk to our governors, maybe they do well.
Don't worry. The
governor, maybe they do well.
The governor will try.
Nobody say we'll come here, we'll talk about who now go attack us. Say you're talking against the government. You are talking.
But people are thinking that I'm the spoke. I'm not. I don't work for the government.
You know the funny part. You feel talk to them, they accuse you, say, oh, APC government don't pay you. Maybe you talk to me when they say, oh, you.
Do you know? Do you know that they said the people were saying that I was working for Basiki just because when you see someone do something that is good, it's okay. This governor tried not say you are working for him. When you come back again, they say you are working against the same governor. You praise you say that he do something good yesterday.
What that just means
Nigeria is just
you don't get as you go take to make everybody talk say you do well. Some people go sit talk say Mbano, you know do well. Anyway, Chama, we will donate to build library. Thank you. That would be amazing. You know, one of my dreams. Time don't go. Really need to go. But one of my dreams, one of the projects that I'm currently working on, my dream child, is to actually establish libraries. At least one library. In each small communities, LCDs in Lagos for the young ones. When I was growing up, I loved books so much, but we didn't have a library in my area. Then one private library can open, before you know it's in close. So it actually takes a lot to establish libraries, and education now seems to be under attack in Nigeria. They say school na scam, so we need to promote literacy. So yes, if you get money to donate, make we build library. I beg, make we do. I'm very happy.
My dream is to have built a lot of primary health center in many places. Just see more advocacy on how you can live healthy in anywhere you find yourself, so that you don't spend quality time in hospital or spending quality money in treating your health challenges.
That's beautiful. Anyway, we're going to do as we fit. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. For last time with MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie comes up shortly. Thank you so much, Mr. Joseph, for joining me today. Stay tuned to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Tom and Jerry, as they call them, MC Chooks and Dr. Walkie Talkie will be here shortly to make you laugh.